What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving deep into a question that every anime fan has probably debated with their friends at some point. What is the most watched anime genre of all time? Is it the epic battles of shonen, the heartwarming stories of slice of life, or maybe the mind-bending plots of psychological thrillers? We've all got our personal favorites, right? But what does the data say? What genre truly dominates the global anime stage? Well, get ready because we're about to unpack the numbers, explore the history, and settle this debate once and for all. It's going to be a fascinating journey, so stick around. Let's start by clarifying what we mean by most watched. This is trickier than it sounds. Are we talking about the highest number of Blu-ray sales? The most streams on platforms like Crunchyroll and Netflix, or maybe the genre with the most titles produced each year? All these metrics tell a slightly different story. For our investigation, we'll look at a combination of factors: streaming data from major platforms, global search trends, community ratings on sites like MyAnimeList, and overall cultural impact. By looking at the big picture, we can get a much clearer idea of what people are actually watching. So, let's get the most obvious contender out of the way first: shonen. When you think of anime, what are the first titles that pop into your head? For millions of people, it's names like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, and more recently, Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. These are global phenomena. Shonen, which literally translates to boy and is targeted at a young male demographic, is an absolute powerhouse. It's built on themes of friendship, perseverance, adventure, and, of course, spectacular action sequences. These universal themes resonate with a massive audience far beyond its initial target demographic. Boys, girls, men, women, everyone loves a good story about overcoming challenges to protect what you care about. The sheer volume of shonen anime produced and its consistent presence at the top of viewership charts make it a massive force in the industry. These shows aren't just series. They're cultural touchstones that have introduced generations of fans to the world of anime. But wait, hold on a second. While shonen's popularity is undeniable, we can't ignore its close cousin, seinen. Seinen is targeted at adult men, and it often explores more mature and complex themes. Think about masterpieces like Berserk, Vinland Saga, and Monster. These series delve into darker psychological territory, political intrigue, and philosophical questions. While they might not always have the same explosive mainstream appeal as a big shonen hit, seinen anime cultivates a deeply dedicated fanbase. The storytelling is often more nuanced, the character development is more intricate, and the plots can be incredibly sophisticated. Streaming services have really helped bring seinen to a wider audience, with shows like Psycho Pass and Vinland Saga becoming huge international hits. So, while shonen might win in terms of sheer numbers, seinen definitely wins when it comes to critical acclaim and mature storytelling that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Now let's switch gears completely and talk about another giant in the anime world, isekai. The transported to another world genre has absolutely exploded in the last decade. It feels like every season, we get a dozen new shows about someone getting hit by a truck and waking up in a fantasy world with overpowered abilities. From Sword Art Online and Re:Zero to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, isekai has become a dominant force. Why is it so popular? Well, it's pure escapism. It taps into that universal fantasy of leaving our mundane lives behind for a world of adventure, magic, and importance. You get to be the hero, discover new powers, and change the fate of a world. It's a power fantasy and a very effective one. While some critics argue the market is oversaturated, the viewership numbers don't lie. Isekai anime consistently ranks high on streaming platforms and generates a ton of discussion online. It's a modern phenomenon that shows no signs of slowing down. Okay, but what about genres that aren't all about fighting and adventure? Let's talk about romance and slice of life. These genres are the comfort food of the anime world. After a long day, sometimes you just want to watch something warm, funny, and relatable. Series like Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Fruits Basket, and Harimya have massive, passionate fanbases. They explore the ups and downs of relationships, friendships, and everyday life with a level of charm and emotional depth that is incredibly compelling. Slice-of-life shows like Non-Non-Biori or Eurocamp offer a peaceful escape, celebrating the simple joys of life. Don't underestimate their power. These shows often dominate social media discussions and inspire a huge amount of fan art and community engagement. They prove that you don't need epic battles to tell a captivating story. Sometimes the drama of a school festival or a simple confession is more than enough to get viewers hooked. The emotional connection fans have with these characters is incredibly strong, creating a loyal viewership that comes back season after season. So we've looked at shonen, seinen, isekai, romance, and slice of life. They all have a strong case. But if we have to crown a winner, the evidence overwhelmingly points to one genre. Are you ready? The most watched anime genre by a significant margin is shonen. I know, it might seem like the obvious answer, but the numbers are just staggering. The combination of its massive global franchises, its accessibility to new fans, and its cross-demographic appeal makes it an unbeatable force. Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto are not just anime. They are global brands worth billions of dollars. More recent hits like Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan have shattered streaming records and become mainstream cultural events. When a new episode of a major shonen series drops, the internet practically breaks. It dominates search trends, merchandise sales, and conversation. While other genres have dedicated and large audiences, none can match the sheer scale and commercial power of shonen. It's the gateway genre for most fans and the flagship of the entire anime industry. But here's the interesting part. While shonen takes the top spot for overall viewership, the anime landscape is becoming more diverse than ever. Thanks to streaming, niche genres are finding bigger audiences. For example, sports anime like Haikyuu have become international sensations, inspiring people who have never even touched a volleyball. Psychological thrillers like Death Note and The Promised Neverland are huge hits, proving that viewers crave intelligent, complex plots. And we're also seeing a rise in genre hybrids. Attack on Titan is a shonen, but it's also a dark fantasy, a political thriller, and a horror story. This blending of genres is what keeps anime so fresh and exciting. It means there's literally something for everyone. You might start with a popular shonen, but you could quickly find yourself falling in love with a historical drama, a sci-fi mystery, or a quiet slice of life series. The true beauty of anime is its incredible variety. So, what does this all mean for the future of anime? It means that while shonen will likely continue to be the commercial king, there's more room than ever for other genres to shine. Creators are taking more risks, and streaming platforms are making it easier for us to discover hidden gems. The success of a show is no longer solely dependent on it fitting into the shonen mold. We, the viewers, have the power. Every time you watch a romance, a comedy, or a niche sports anime, you're voting with your playtime. You're telling the industry that you want more of it. So while shonen may wear the crown for now, the kingdom of anime is vast and full of thriving, diverse communities. And that's what makes being an anime fan so exciting. The next big hit could come from anywhere. To wrap things up, yes, shonen is the undisputed champion of viewership. Its legacy, reach, and cultural impact are simply on another level. But it's not the only story. The incredible popularity of isekai, the emotional depth of romance and slice of life, and the intellectual complexity of seinen all contribute to the rich tapestry of the anime world. The real winner here is us, the fans. We get to enjoy an endless variety of stories that can make us laugh, cry, think, and cheer. So, what's your favorite genre? And what genre do you think is underrated and deserves more love? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and maybe even discover a new series to check out. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next one.